What's up, everybody? Kicking it stateside back again. Your boys sponsored by Specialized Physical Therapy. Got a lot to talk about on the show today, per usual. We got a special guest coming on, our boy Evan from A2D. You know him from the Flight Zone. It's going to be good. He's a Liverpool guy. Right now, we got Liverpool Arsenal just underway, about 15 minutes into the game. So far, 0-0. We'll get into that. We got Champions League going on today. We got CONCACAF Champions League going on today. Again, one of those days, it's just a shit ton to talk about. So we better not delay any further. Like, subscribe. Let's get it.
Let's go! This ain't the fuck like this game can he stink!
Oh shit!
It's gone!
What's up, everybody? Kicking it stateside, back again. A beautiful Wednesday evening here in Philadelphia and New Jersey, respectively. Adam Modick, Brian Wheeler coming to you live, A2D Radio. We got a special treat for you today. One, we have a live actual look-in and reaction. We don't get to do this a lot because obviously the games pretty much are done with by the time we're starting up. So we have a special treat today. We got Arsenal.
Thank goodness for daylight savings.
Yes. You're like, what is that? We don't even do that stuff. So,
Yeah.
Fantastic treat for you guys. We also have a special guest coming on. We have our boy Evan coming on. You know him from A2D's own Flight Zone show. He'll be joining us. He is a Liverpool fan. He will be chatting it up with us during this live reaction since Brian is an Arsenal fan. If you're new to the show, Evan is a Liverpool fan. So we're just going to be doing some banter back and forth, keeping an eye on this game. Also, we got Champions League going on today. Boys in Blue playing currently. As far as I know, it is still 0-0 in that one. Obviously, this is the second leg in the Champions League here. Chelsea is already up 2-0 on total aggregate. And also going on Champions League, we've got Juventus, the old lady, hosting Villarreal. That is also 0-0 currently in the 32nd minute. So we'll see how that shakes out as we're going on the show. That is 1-1 in aggregate. So far, if nothing happens in that one, we're going to be going into extra time. Also, of course, we have the Prem going on. I know there's so much going on today. Obviously, we have our Liverpool-Arsenal game going on currently. That's in the 19th minute, 0-0. But I guess we can mention that there is a team also from North London that is playing today. Spurs are currently playing Brighton, and that is 1-0 thanks to a Christian Romero goal in the 37th minute. So, with that being said, Brian, I shall bring you into this, sir. What do you think your chances are here? How do you like, what's your thoughts, your boys in the first 20 or so minutes? Something that you like, something that maybe you don't like so far.
Well, decent start to the game. I like that they're being aggressive. They're playing the style that they've been playing. I don't think they tried to make any adjustments just because it's Liverpool. I think they're coming out and the lineup's been pretty much intact on this little run here. So I I mean, I'm happy with the possession. I'm happy with the opportunities. I haven't really seen much I didn't like other than very, very early, like first minute, they gave up 3 corners in a row. That's not a good way to start against a Liverpool team. I guess I could say Aaron Ramsdale. He had a huge save again on a Van Dijk header in the second minute of the game for anybody who's just joining us and possibly watching or not watching the game. But again, good start. 20 minutes into the game, 0-0 at the Emirates. I want to address Cage My IQ. Again, thanks for joining us. That's our first question of the day, and that is sponsored by All Campus, home of the A2D rant booth. Adam and I were just talking. Anybody who ever, we want everybody to come on and have an opportunity to rant with us. But the A2D rant booth is down at Ocean City, New Jersey, All Campus. 20% off everything in the store, hats, shirts, and team cornhole sets to all subscribers. So check them out. I guess is that 100% a done deal now? Is he definitely going, or is that still
Was that? I'm not really sure. I haven't heard.
I mean, there was rumors of it. I don't think. I mean, I would think that would have been more prominent if it was definitely a done deal. I don't know.
I think it's pretty much down to Madrid and
City.
I would say. I mean,
unless Arsenal comes up as a sleeper and Odegaard can talk him into.
If they're shelling out all that money, I guess.
Yeah.
It's up to him at this point. I think that's what they said, that the club doesn't even need to do anything. It's pretty much on his whatever he decides to do, and who's going to be willing to pay those wages. So.
Yeah. The money's important, but I think there's other things that are going to be important to him too. It's going to be a combo of the two. I mean, I would be disappointed, obviously, as a Arsenal fan, and anybody who's not a City fan, I think, would be not just disappointed, but a little bit worried, because we know what the guy can do. We'll see if it translates into the league, because I think he's talented enough. I wouldn't be too concerned that it would, but
yeah, I just. It's one of those where if I'm him, I'm probably, I don't know. I like the Madrid idea for him because they're kind of going in, we keep saying Benzema, is going to run out of steam here, but that doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. So maybe do a little, playing both at the same time.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, City could use a striker probably. If that's the way that he's going to be looking at that, I'm sure he would like to play with Pep instead of, Ancelotti. In reality, so
yeah, but
it's going to matter about the money is going to be there, and obviously what he wants to be kind of, centered around. Is he going to be the guy? Especially if now, what's up with Mbappe, or is Real going to bring in 2 of those guys? Can they afford 2 of those guys?
Right. I mean, that's a game changer. If you're Erling Haaland and you find out that Mbappe is going to be going to Madrid, and they can afford both of you, and you have that opportunity to link up with him at that point of your careers, I think you'd be foolish not to.
Right.
Oh, come on. That's a tough one. Oh.
I got to say, I thought this Diaz signing was interesting, but he's a player, man. He's lively.
Yeah, Luis Diaz is a player. He's a little bit of a player. My biggest concern in this game, and I said it in our group chat, is Jota. Obviously, he's been an Arsenal killer of lately. He's just been a killer in general of lately. So, Pete, what's good, brother? How are you? Pete does agree to the poll question, which we have not gotten to yet because it kind of goes with a later bit of the topic, but we can still drop it out anyway. Our poll question is brought to you by BetUSA. It is the leading online sports book, has been in the market for 25 years. You can bet anywhere in the United States on everything. Use the link A2D, 125% off or 125% bonus when you sign up. So
that's a good sign-up bonus, man.
No brainer. They're all,
Free money.
As much as you can get in on all these, take advantage while the market is hot the way it is. And BetUSA is just another great one, and they've been a good sponsor to us so far. So definitely check them out. But we do have the poll question, which basically is...
Yeah, I mean, it kind of ties into, the thing that we eventually will get into. It's like, I know they did away with the away goal tiebreaker being part of these two-leg competitions and, the UEFA Champions League and stuff like that. But
yeah, basically in Europe, but they have not in
right.
South America and in America.
Yes, right. And just a situation last night where it wouldn't have really mattered if the away goals weren't in place. They would have just went into extra time instead of.
Yeah, I mean that kind of matters though. That's
I don't know. I like the idea of awarding people and teams for away goals. I think obviously when there was nobody in the seats during like the peak of COVID, then maybe that's a little different because it doesn't really matter. You're in an empty stadium, but I think you should. I like the rule. I kind of miss it in being in the Champions League. It gives you that little bit of energy and that little bit of extra, as the away team to go in there and you're like, hey, if I get a couple goals, you're putting a hell of a lot of pressure on the home team. So. And then you could take that second leg back home and you got a little bit of an advantage. But I think that's all it was. It was just an advantage and a way to kind of, a little, I guess a little incentive, I guess you could say, for the away squad, visiting in these big competitions. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think? I kind of miss it.
I think they should get rid of it. I actually don't miss it. I kind of forgot that they were doing it last night and was looking forward to seeing them play extra time. Because I feel like it's not like a fair assessment. At the end of the day, you've gotten to that point. Those two teams are tied. And they're tied for a reason, whether it happened there, whether it happened here. To me, it shouldn't matter where this occurred. The fact is that through two games, they both had 2 goals. They both had 5 goals. And there should just be a continuation. It just shouldn't end because one team happened to score 1 extra goal on the road. I don't know. I feel like that's just like, it's cutting it short. Like it's not doing the game justice. There's so much more, and we want to we want to grow this game in this country. And I can tell you're going to have a hard time growing this game in this country by using away goals to decide tournaments and decide games like that. Because I think that's why they got rid of it in Europe as well. I think it cheapens the whole thing because it's like you've battled for 180 minutes and you're going to decide it based off of one little stat like that. Like, I don't know. I think they need to totally abolish it at this point. But
I think it's a good debate. I think there's both sides make good arguments for it, but
yeah. But I did want to interrupt you. But speaking, you mentioned the word pressure. Pressure is on. Lille has scored in this contest. On a penalty. So Burak, the old Turkish striker, puts away the PK, and it looks like they may go into half. Up 1-0 in this game, but still trailing in the aggregate. So yeah, well, this way it wouldn't matter because Chelsea had 2 home goals, so it wouldn't matter in this one. If Lille was to get another one and they tie, they would be going to extras anyway, whether the away goal thing were in effect or not. But
Yeah, I mean it's a weird time. It's a weird time at Chelsea. All the distractions away from the actual field. With Kai Havertz coming out saying like, "Hey, I'll pay the whole
Hey,
expense to get the
you know
team here.
what?
I don't really care."
I'll give that kid a ton of credit, man. He's literally, and he meant it too. He makes enough money. He was like, listen, I'll write the check. We need a plane and a hotel. I got it. Don't worry
Sure,
about
why
it.
not?
Yeah, they all should be like that. That's the
Right.
kid. The kid's 20, 21 years old, and he's offering up his club.
I could
So
see them doing that if like when they were saying that they weren't going to be able to like pay some of the like game day staff and something like that. I could see like the players come together and like pitch in for that,
yeah,
like a nice gesture in that way. But like footing the bill because all your credit cards and your assets are frozen, and afford to fly a plane to France and stay overnight. It's like it's a ridiculous time at Chelsea. It's like you almost forget that they're even playing games at this point because it's just like such a circus outside of the actual pitch.
I mean, can that hurt you today? Could that really come back? Like
I really
looking
think
at
it
this
can.
game, I mean, you're right now. Now it's a very very competitive matchup going into the second half, being a 1 goal game in the aggregate. Lille being at home with all this stuff going on.
And I like the lineup. It's pretty much not too many changes. I mean, Pulisic starting up top, our boy.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Good old Captain America is still getting his run. So, but we need to see something out of that too. It's unfortunate if he gets these starts and then he's not producing. You're going to get a lot of naysayers, unfortunately.
yeah,
Even whether it's his fault or not, and it's not necessarily his fault at all in instances, but you know how people are. They see his name in the lineup and they don't see a goal, and those are. I mean, they're yeah,
I think, which
yeah. I mean, but see, sometimes production is not just judged by goals and assists. I mean, in this game, unfortunately, sometimes people don't understand that. Oh. Sorry. Nice, nice little run building up here.
Well, the stats people love that kind of shit when they see like him in the score sheet with or on the box score with
Yeah, it's the box score checkers, but like you got to watch a game because he could put in a good 90 minutes and be very productive and still not end up in either side of those score sheets. It happens a lot in this game.
I agree, but he does. I think people look at that if he doesn't have a goal or an assist. It's he had a bad game when they might not even watch. But I guess he has that just reputation where it's like if he has a good game, he should probably be getting an assist or a goal just because of the position he plays. Maybe.
Speaking of goals, your boy Harry Kane scored, put Tottenham up 2-0. So no surprise they would probably handle Brighton today.
I was gonna say it's bleak days for Brighton at this point. We always say they do just enough.
Pulisic. Sorry to cut you off. Pulisic levels it up right before the half.
Just as we were talking.
Just talking about Christian Pulisic. Hey, it happens so often on this show, and people don't even,
It happens more than
Adam and I bring it on. So let's get an Arsenal goal then too. Come on, let's get one of those. Like let's bring that into existence. So, but yes, Captain America himself levels it up for Chelsea in the game. And also puts them up now 3-1 in an aggregate. That's a monstrous goal for Chelsea.
Almost so crushing for Lille. You're thinking like, hey, we're going to go into the half up 1-0. We got a good shot here coming out second half.
Yeah, I was just saying that. Make an adjustment or two, and you got all the momentum, and not anymore. Could be over.
LeBron James. Oh, Evan, I just sent a link. I thought I did earlier. My fault, brother. I don't have your email, so...
Don't do Pulisic dirty like that and put his name with Brown.
The LeBron James. We could only hope he plays that long and still performs to that high level, I suppose, if we want to compare.
Klopp's whining and complaining again to the fourth official. What a surprise.
It's a little spat between the two, though. I like this little rivalry that Arteta and Klopp have.
It's growing, and I tried to explain to Lord Walker when he was coming at me,
and the last few games,
and he's been really quiet ever since he came at me about this whole record thing and all that. I mean, like again, Arteta has 3 wins against Jurgen Klopp. Right. I mean, out of 8 games, he has 3 wins. He has 1 draw and he has 4 losses. That is not a bad record. There's not many coaches that have that kind of record against Jurgen Klopp, and we're coming, man. I keep saying I hope this game ends in a positive result for my team, but this team is coming. I've said it a million times. We are the youngest team in the Premier League, and that's with guys like Granit Xhaka in our lineup. So, it's
good. You're turning the corner of like Smith Rowe and Saka are obviously going to be in the England team at some point.
Oh yeah,
probably in the next they're not going to produce, I doubt, in this first probably in the next year in November.
Oh man,
2026, I could see them being a big part of this English squad if they keep it up.
Yeah, Smith Rowe. He's been down a little bit. He's been not down, but he's been out of he's been more of the super sub role. Yeah. He's kind of been doing the Pulisic.
Yeah, I guess you got to do that sometimes with these young players too, though.
Yeah, but because this lineup's been rolling, and I mean he's still our number 1 goal scorer, so that's an awesome thing. The fact that we can bring him in later in the game right now. There's just, you see right now with this rain too, it's pouring. If you every time they give a side view of the players, you can see how hard it really is raining in this game. It's making it a little hard on some connections. See some frustration on Saka's face, but it's
a North London night. What do you expect?
Yeah, this is one of those games, man, where it's like you look at it and it's 37th minute already, and it's like it's nerve-wracking because it's like, all right, now you've gotten this far, you're still level. Don't do anything stupid. On both sides. I'm not just speaking as an Arsenal fan. I'm speaking from both sides of the perspective when watching these games. Oh, nice ball in. Arsenal has been on the front foot a lot, though. It does worry me. It does worry me for the counters, but
yeah, I'm behind maybe 10 seconds.
Yeah, Adam and I'm slightly ahead of Adam. So, I mean, there's nothing major. Actually, right now, Liverpool is coming back on the counter. But it looks like Chelsea and Lille are level at halftime. Juventus and Villarreal are also level at 0-0 at halftime, and also 1-1 still in the aggregate.
That smells like extra time. I don't know.
Yeah. So for anybody that's just joining us, welcome. We are watching the Arsenal-Liverpool game live. We are discussing everything that we discuss in the world of soccer, like we always do. While this is still kind of going on, we had the poll question. We went over the poll question, and what sparked the poll question was we do have CONCACAF Champions League going on right now. And that is sponsored by Alan Foy and eXp Realty. Looking to buy or sell a home, looking to make a change in career or brokerage. Alan Foy, eXp Realty, LLC, 302-682-8820. Or visit them online, which most people will do, at alanfoy.com, at eXp
and our special guest is also brought to you by Alan Foy.
Yes, so that's why I wanted to get them in there today, definitely. So Evan will be our special guest at some point coming up.
Wings. I'm going to bring him on right now. I see him.
Okay, so we are going to talk just real quick. CONCACAF Champions League happened yesterday. It's going to be happening again today.
What's up, dude?
What's up, buddy?
What's up?
What's going on?
Just talking about yesterday's CONCACAF Champions League game real quick. Crazy game.
I missed it. Oh no. Did Brian lose his sound?
I think so.
Brian, we lost you.
You got me?
There you go.
Sorry. I knocked myself out.
You got excited.
Sometimes I got to go wireless. But yeah, so NYCFC was up in the first like 3-1. They were going to Guatemala. They figured you would cruise, and it did not happen. They ended up losing the game 4-2, but because of away goals, they did advance. So they moved on to the semifinals, and then we got 2 games today going on in that. Montreal and Cruz Azul, which we predicted Cruz Azul would win that first one, probably will win today. And then New England crushed Pumas, but after
you know what?
Yesterday, who knows? Yeah, going down to Mexico, who knows what's going to happen for New England tonight. So those are good games to watch later tonight at 8 and 10:15. But we brought you on for a reason, because obviously you, sir, are a Liverpool fan.
Yep.
It's a nice kit you got going on over there.
I got too many.
What is that, a Salah jersey?
This is Trent.
Trent.
Yeah.
Oh, and Trent, right as he stands in the corner right now over the ball.
Come on.
That's it's been a strong point for Liverpool on these set pieces.
Arsenal's had their chances too.
Oh yeah. We've had a lot of chances so far in this game, so we'll see. I'm generally concerned. What usually happens is we stay on the front foot. We look the better club for 40-45 minutes, and then we give up some kind of stupid goal on a break or. But
Sweeper keeper action.
Yeah, man. Ramsdale, best in the world.
He's already the best.
Oh my god.
No, he's coming up though. He
was written off.
Let's be realistic. Yeah, he was written off. He went to a couple bad clubs. But his performances were well, and it was not necessarily on him.
Yeah, I don't really blame him for a rough year last year, because Sheffield was just so bad.
Yeah, and his time with Bournemouth was dreadful when he was there. Like, it was just, he was put in some bad spots, but he's changed his team since he's gotten here.
He has, though.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Wow.
So how you feel, man? You guys
I'm nervous.
Yeah?
I'm nervous as hell. Second half team, but
so are we, which is it's kind of, I'm hoping that's going to build for a really exciting second half.
Oh yeah.
Was that, did he just?
Mo, if Mo comes in, I think he'll probably come in maybe even before the half. I don't know.
I saw him running already. I was kind of surprised. I saw him running early. I don't know if he's just staying loose because of the weather, or if somebody maybe looked a little bit knocked, but I'm generally more concerned with Jota. But
Jota has been owning Arsenal for his short period of time here, but Luis Diaz he's a great player, so I think Hoda comes off if Salah comes in. Yeah. Diaz
has been he's been a little bit of a game changer.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
He was big in that.
He was the best player on the pitch every single game he's been on.
During some of that Champions League action, he was definitely was.
Lord Walker would like to know, Evan, what brought you to be a Liverpool supporter?
All right, so
beautiful.
Before 2014, I was not into. I was not a big soccer fan whatsoever, but the World Cup really got me liking soccer. Then I watched Steven Gerrard play, and I was like, all right, what team does this guy play for? And I played FIFA all those years. I was like, I used this guy, Daniel Sturridge. What team is this? What team is this? And then I started watching games of Steven Gerrard.
Stevie G.
You had Suarez on the team too at the time, Sturridge, Sterling. that's what really just made me like Liverpool, honestly. Like, and I know that they've had an American owner as Sadio Mane. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm trying to behave because I'm guessing you're on a delay. Like you and Adam are both on the delay. I'm a little bit ahead of both of you guys, so my heart definitely went through my chest. Thank God Granit Xhaka wasn't there challenging, and it was Gabriel.
But yeah, I was just like, I just started watching soccer a lot more, and I just developed like a whole new love for it. Like I was just saying to my dad today, this is like watching, like getting ready for an Eagles game day. Now, like this is a huge matchup right here. Like Arsenal's on the come up. Liverpool hasn't been playing their best as of lately.
No stoppage time. We're going right to the half. So man. Halftime 0-0 as an Arsenal supporter, even at home against the big boys. You got to take that. You got to take that score. I think.
Yeah, as a Liverpool fan, now that Man City's dropping these points, man, you got to capitalize when they do.
Yeah. We talk about it all the time, and we said City's that team that doesn't do that, and now they're doing it, and the opportunity is there, and the door's opening up. Just not at our expense, not today. I hope so.
That's a bad draw.
Yeah, we need a few points too. We got to stay. We're in a race. I know we have games in hand, but we're definitely
games in hand where even if you drew this one, you still got. I mean, United stink, so fend them off.
Yeah, I hope so, but you never know. When you have a player like Ronaldo, you never know. That could be a 4 or 5 game run. That's 12, 15 points if he just gets hot and puts him on his back. So
they kind of remind me of the Lakers. Like LeBron will come in, have a real great game. Then start the next game, they'll get crushed. And then, like, that's what I'm kind of looking at for Man United right now. I don't really know what's going to happen with them because they have great players on the team. And I thought they were going to have the title this season, just bring in Ronaldo. But, I mean, Ronaldo has kind of been just a diva on that team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can tell.
He's been doing his thing.
I can tell you that without a doubt, he single-handedly brought Tom Brady out of retirement.
Probably. He had that little talk with him. Yeah.
Oh man, he had not only did he have that talk, Brady shows up to the game and he has a hat trick at 37 years old, and the comparison is the fact that the careers are like the same because Ronaldo was a pro at 17, so they've both been doing it 20 years, and Brady sees that, and then they sit there and chat after the game, and the next day Brady comes out of retirement. Like there's no. There's no coincidence in my mind that had a lot to do with it.
It adds up, man.
Yeah. Speaking of just great players, I know you mentioned your boy Daniel Sturridge. If you're ever up at like 4:00 in the morning, he's still playing in the Australian League for Perth Glory. So
my God!
Every once in a while, I get up super early and I'm like, oh, there's something on I could watch.
He does that little. Wavy dance.
He's played like 5 games for him this year, so he's still doing his thing, man.
Go the MLS.
Yeah.
And there was talks about it. He was supposed to wasn't he supposed to be DC? He was supposed to go to DC at one point. Like it was almost a done deal, and then something happened. I think it was right before COVID. I think he didn't come because of COVID.
Makes sense.
And then he ended up in Australia of all places, which is crazy.
I mean, you're seeing a lot of movement, though. I mean, did you see the Dortmund keeper Roman Berkey's going to St. Louis City SC?
Yeah, man, that's a
good signing for them.
That's a big move to start a club.
A little out of favor at Dortmund, gets the move to the U.S.
Yeah.
There's got to be some connection. I don't know if the St. Louis coach is Swiss or worked with him in Germany at some point, but it's not a bad. I don't know if. I guess he would be a DP. I'm not sure how that works with his contract.
So, Ev, I'm guessing you're a Union fan too, then, right?
Yeah. We will never get a big name. I hope we do, but I feel like we never will.
I don't think Red Bull will ever get a big name again either. Like the days of bringing in Thierry Henry are over. Like they're just They're a feeder
wanna go to
club
New
now.
York.
They're
New York, Miami, or LA. Really,
Yeah.
that's all it really is. Or they want to go and play in Canada for some reason. So
money and healthcare and all that. Yeah.
all taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately,
And
nobody wants to train and play in Chester, PA, which I don't know why. That's crazy. You feel like that would be a selling point. I still think long shot. I still think Durant's somehow going to get Griezmann in the door with his ties to him.
I wish.
Adam will never until Antoine Griezmann is officially retired from football. Adam will not.
50, and I'll still say I think he's going to come to the Union.
Speaking of, you know what? I'm going to use that perfect, as we always do. We love our segues here. He was on the pitch yesterday. We did have Champions League yesterday, as well as what's going on today. Yes, Atletico moves on. This kid Lodi, man, he's becoming probably one of the best left backs in the world. Like every time I look now, he's doing something for Atletico. It's crazy. So at home, typical United collapse. Speaking of earlier, and then apparently there were some rumors or not rumors, but they're looking into some people that I guess were throwing some stuff at Diego Simeone on the way off the field. So we know all about that in this market. So
it's a perfect situation for Simeone. Once he goes up in the 41st minute, he loves playing that, sitting in, trying to break him down. 1-0, textbook Atletico victory. So I don't know. I didn't even get to see the game, honestly, but I heard the ref was a little bit in the favor of Atletico. I don't know if this is just from a Man U perspective, probably. But
there was a couple
lenses on, but they're like, oh.
There was a couple things he let go that I think were kind of minor as a neutral, but
yeah, I just saw all this shit on Twitter.
I mean,
what the hell?
Yeah, there was basically there was like 2 plays in the run of play leading up to the goal that were like little bumps off the ball that both times United guys went down trying to look for and draw a foul. Yeah. They didn't get him either time and turned around and ended up leading to the goal. And
the pen one was close when he was close to the pen.
Yeah.
He could have went either way depending on the ref, but he just let him play.
Yeah. Sometimes you get the refs that let him play and sometimes you don't. It just is what it is. If it's that bad, then VAR steps in.
Very well rounded.
Now, what is Lord Walker talking about? He says not who said they're not in great form.
I was kind of explaining. I mean, Liverpool's in decent form, but they're not in the best form they've been in. I mean, with the exception of, let's see, Brighton, the 2-0 win off Brighton. I mean, that was an okay game.
Yeah. No, I didn't know if I didn't know if he thought I said something because he's been mad at me. I was like, "What did I say something?" Like I was like, "Yeah, no, I know, but like I know what you're saying. They're not in that like that killer instinct form where
like
they're
Norwich by 1 point, West Ham by 1 point, Inter loss.
Yeah, they're leaving teams in the game.
They're just making my heart bump a little faster. Yeah. That's all it is.
It's what you're going to get probably with a crazy schedule with being in so many competitions.
Oh, yeah.
So,
what's up, Tommy? Hey, and shame on me. We have Lord Walker joining us. Tommy's joining us. Gives us an opportunity. You see that green down there. Become a member. A2D, $9.99 a month. Get your amazing perks, including the shout-outs, the member shows, the appearances, the weekly picks, the Money Pot podcast. Super easy. Join today. The link is in the comments, so just scroll up in the comments, click the link, become a member. It's really worth it for all the fans out there.
Sure. Hells yes. I mean, I still have to get my soccer picks going again. I always say that.
Yeah, I know.
I did that so well like the first year, and then we kind of like went away with it.
Soccer pictures is so tough, man. It is, and I hate being, putting it out there, and we get these text messages.
Hey,
like Eric messages us, or people message me, and they're like, "So what do you think?" And I'm like, I mean, I like it, but I might do this. But I don't know. Soccer's a really tough sport to gamble. It's a really tough sport to gamble.
Yeah,
because that's what Eric does. He
never gamble on the World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah,
never.
Because you have that draw element in there too, and then you got to check your gambling sites like for certain tournaments, because ones that go extra time, still like your bet is if it's only like if it's a draw in regular time. So. Yeah, so and not every site is that way, but most of them are that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 90-minute full time. I mean, I don't know. I only say that I'm gonna do it when I start hitting some picks. Like Wolves were like plus 250 on the road at Everton on Saturday, which I thought was insane for the form Everton's in. So I was like, I think Wolves are gonna win that game.
Yeah.
Well, if your Chelsea game ends this way, I'll have called that score in our group text with Eric today. But if I would have bet it, there's no chance it would have ended that way, and there probably won't end that way. There's still a lot of time left in the game, but Spurs.
Eric does a smart thing. He does Spurs, and if Spurs don't win, it's basically a no bet. But the odds are insane because it's like minus like 500.
Yeah.
Jeez, Harry Kane missed out on an easy goal in the first 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he ended up getting a.
Oh, is that an own goal or did he deflect that? And that was like a hockey.
They gave it to Romero.
Oh, it's like a screen in hockey out front.
He's
like,
okay,
yeah.
then. Wow.
Jeffrey, you got to become a member. You got to join. You got to post it back up there again.
I don't know if the link is. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
link's somewhere in here.
Link's in there. He can find the link in the comments.
It's worth it. We have a ton of shows.
Yeah, man. There's a ton of shows.
Ev's on one.
Jeffrey, where are you from? Norwich wasn't a Premier League game also. I love how I have two Liverpool fans arguing with each other during the live look-in of a Liverpool Arsenal game.
Oh, it's the best.
I don't even have to do it.
I mean, my rebuttal to this is just like, you're a much better side than Norwich by miles. Your reserves, you can start all your reserves and you'd still have a better side than Norwich.
Letting up goals to Timo Pukki.
Well, that's always the thing, It was our reserve squad.
Yeah, I mean,
hey,
I'm not saying they're in terrible form. I'm just saying, like,
they're not the ones that are rolling out those lineups.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, great. I mean, again,
you're not going to play your starters every competition unless you're insane and you want to run them into the ground.
Yeah, and I feel like it's going to be Mo or Mane soon. I just hope they stay healthy. I'm kind of glad that Mo isn't starting. I think it's like a well-deserved, like kind of just a little bit of a rest before he's probably going to go on. But he had an injury, I think, just last week. Or just a few days ago.
Well, good. While I have you, and while it's halftime, and we don't have much to react to, Jeffrey joining us from Kenya.
Nice.
So yeah, getting on the links. Possibly, maybe found us through Twitter. But
hey, it's a big game, like you said. I mean, it's an Arsenal team that's on the come up here, and obviously Liverpool's. I have a weird feeling that they're going to win the league.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I didn't just jinx you. So
yeah, I hope they don't kill Liverpool from a few years ago where they were down or they were up by I think like 13 or something like that, something crazy like that, and it all comes down to the loss to City, or was it a draw? Where it was like an inch off the goal line.
Yeah,
not winning the league because of it.
There's that game you guys have. When is that game again? That's April, right? We talked. Yeah, that's going to be a big game.
Yep.
Sunday, 11:30 a.m. So
they're not going to sell any tickets to Liverpool fans. I can. They'll let all.
Hey, you could be like Chelsea and not sell tickets to anybody.
That'd be nice.
Sorry.
Funny that even as a Chelsea fan, I thought that was hilarious that they actually had the balls to be like, "Hey, you know, can we just play this thing behind closed doors? A huge quarterfinal FA Cup."
Yeah,
game.
They withdrew that real quick. They got a lot of heat for that.
That merch and tickets and booze and food sales. Get out of here.
Yeah, like Burrow needs that.
That is make him enough money for the next
You know what it was? They don't want the chance. They're not ready for it. They're not, it's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long, loud night in Burrow.
What's up,
What's up, man? All the way from Botswana. Welcome.
Wow.
Chuck, what's up, brother? Yo, what's going on, man? Yeah, when we're plugging the game, man, we got to get the global market. So thank you everybody for joining. We are about to start the second half. So if you want to talk anything about the game across the world, feel free.
Throw some comments.
Yeah, we'll try to get to everything as the game's going on.
Speaking of horse shit, Dortmund won 1-0 today over Mainz.
Yeah, I saw that. They squeaked that one by.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Actually going to City? Is that like a confirmed thing?
I don't know. Somebody said that earlier in the
I
chat.
saw something about it, but I haven't seen
I feel like
anything.
that'd be like insane news everywhere if that was the case.
Yeah.
The rumor was he is going to decide in the next couple weeks on where he's going to be going, but we were talking about in the beginning. I don't know. I feel like Madrid, not saying this as a Prem fan, I'm like, I don't want him to go to City. I'd rather send him to Spain and, have him kill it there. But because he's going to score goals wherever he goes, right? Like the guy, that's what he does.
Oh, no. No. 1-0. Was he off? He was off. He was off. Flags up, baby. Woo! Let's see. They'll probably call for a. Sorry, yeah, I am ahead. Yeah, he was off. He's off. Oh yeah, he's off. He's off. It's Sadio Mane. He's off. He's always off. Boom! Fire the cannon. Boom! I was with my son cleaning out the Legos, and I found the cannon. I'm like, yo, I have to keep this on my desk for the show now for all time.
That's what's up. You got to build a Lego set of the actual game.
I have a Mesut Ozil Germany Lego. Official German team soccer kit Mesut Ozil Lego. They had the entire team for sale, and I regret not buying it at the time. I just bought the Ozil, but when I cared about him.
Make sure to check out Daily on Hockey Happy Hour. Those guys doing some good things over there.
Yeah, I missed it last night. I'm sorry, guys. I was exhausted last night, and I ended up missing the show. But I did go back today and check them out. So,
what are you guys watching on?
I'm on Peacock.
I'm on the cock.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, I don't know why mine's ahead. Probably location. I mean, I'm in Jersey. I'm in
South Jersey.
I'm in Central Jersey. I'm near like Trenton. So it's like different cable. I guess I don't know, but it's weird. Speaking of the Dortmund game, though, I guess Gio Reyna got the assist, so that's a really good thing heading into next week's show. Where we will be talking about the U.S. men's national team.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Roster tomorrow night at 6 on SportsCenter.
Well, seeing him get in and get the assist to Witsel today, I'm hoping that leg's okay, and I'm hoping that he's going to be in that roster because we need all the firepower we can because we know we don't have McKinney. Yeah.
Who has probably been your best player the last window?
Yeah.
When you were playing.
Gabby. Gabby. He's getting so good. He's getting
like,
so good, bro. He's getting so good. They need to sign him for like 10 years. He's
like, Gabby. Oh, I could see why you said that.
Yeah, man.
Sure,
That might have given all the Arsenal supporters a little boner. Meg one guy and do a little naughty move on the touchline. That was nice. Arsenal coming out here.
He can't even have a beer in the States, but he can take on a couple Liverpool defenders.
Coming out on the front foot.
Man, I know. I a lot of time left in this game, man. 40 minutes to go. We're just in the 49th minute.
He Meg. Endo. Whoopsie.
Daly said it went off the rails last night on the Hockey Happy Hour.
Hey, it's all
just so everybody knows, check it out. There you go. Perfect. Everybody go back, watch the Hockey Happy Hour. Check our boys out.
Wow, Trent's defense. I mean, they need to switch in the midfield. It once please.
See? Wow. See?
Whoa.
I'm gonna. Where's your boy now? Where's Lord Walker now? He's gonna get super mad. I have a Liverpool fan agreeing with me. The guy is beyond talented. He's
playing really well this year.
Unreal. The way he passes that ball, the things that he does. He's not a defender.
No.
He's not a defender. Yeah. Martinelli's already come out and said he wants to be a gunner for life.
As a red mind.
No, I've been thinking that for a while now, though, about Trent. Like,
yeah.
There's been some weird moments with him. I mean,
it kind of reminds even. Go!
He can't hold back his emotions.
Too many missed opportunities, man. Too many missed opportunities. You can't miss opportunities like this against a Liverpool team. You got to finish. You got to put that ball in the net. Great job by Allison. Great save.
That's why
you got to make Matip handball that. You got to put that.
Oh, what is Virgil doing? Sleeping, big guy.
God, you're like 15 or 20 seconds ahead of me. You were just 10, and now you're like 30. I don't even know.
Sorry.
I'm watching.
Maybe you got to hit. There's like refreshes. Sometimes there's like the live button. It happens to me. It falls like a couple seconds behind. I don't know. If anybody's watching the show and I'm that far ahead of you two, I do apologize for anybody that is joining us.
Yeah, mine just it is what it is.
Yeah. So
you can let it out.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Let it out.
All right, you need to bring in Mo the next 5 minutes if you can't get an attack going. You really do have to bring him in.
Chill, Cedric.
Yeah, he's having a conversation right now with Klopp. So look, you called it perfectly, and you had no idea because he's on the sideline talking right now. So it looks like Mo.
I'm at 51-46.
Oh yeah, I'm at 52-23.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm like 10 behind you, Brian. I was like 52-14 now. Just about to take this free kick.
So we're all at different spots.
That's all right. You know, technology. You'll be able to stream these damn games. If they put it on goddamn NBC, then.
In other news, Kurt Zuma is facing charges for animal cruelty. So
his brother already got charged by the SPCA.
Yeah, man. So they're going after Kurt.
Don't go after my boy Kurt like that.
Man, if he comes to your club as an away as the away team and you don't harass him, like you're just a terrible fan.
Said they were. I forget what game it was, but they were like somebody was meowing.
Oh yeah, no, they have all kinds of stuff going.
I forget who it was. Somebody was literally meowing at him.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah, that's rough. Fitting for Kurt.
I'd be wearing a cat suit.
All right, Matt. I'm watching on my phone now. I'm at 53-40 now.
Oh, I think that's real.
I have a Law and Order ad up on the thing, so I can't.
There we go.
Walker said Bobby Blue Eyes coming in and giving 2 goals.
Uh oh. There it is.
Let's go.
There it is.
Oh,
Jota.
offside, right? Oh,
Nope.
Oh,
The Arsenal killer.
Oh,
The Arsenal killer, man.
Why does he do
This-
this? Arsenal,
Because this is what happens. We're the better team for 53 minutes, and then this is.
Near post.
He has his heart on for Arsenal going back to his Wolves days. That we just, nice, great pass.
That the
One breakdown in defense and bad
That was a
positioning.
savable ball.
Bad
That was a
positioning for
savable
Aaron.
ball.
Yeah, Ramsdale needs to be on that post a little bit more. He's not on that post. Liverpool
I
leads.
guess Diogo ain't
1-0.
coming off now.
Was that
I guess it's going to
clean
be
in?
Luis.
Nice. He still might though. He might come with the goal.
No.
He might come off with the goal.
That's not a good one.
I think they take.
I think he's
Thiago.
cheating for a cross here. Why is he giving up that much? Good shot, no doubt. Good
Man.
shot. Not great positioning for Ramsdale, but
Yeah.
gotta give
Yeah.
credit to this man. He just
This guy, I told you, he was my worry, and that's exactly how this game is playing out. Missed opportunities, about 3 or 4 missed opportunities, and then turns around. But I got plenty of time left. Plenty of time. This is a different Arsenal team. Both are coming in. Bobby Blue Eyes and Salah, Jota and Luis Diaz out of the game. So yeah, double substitution right now going on for Liverpool in the 55th minute, or 56th minute, I should say.
he's always quick too. He's got these written down, so he's got the zingers ready.
A lot of time left in this game, buddy. And honestly, again, let's be realistic. Let's go back and look at the schedule. We have the 3 games in hand.
Oh wow!
When we had the games in hand, you looked at the competition and you knew this was the hardest one out of all of the ones left.
I do think Arsenal will make it in the top 4. Honestly,
the target here was a point.
Yeah,
the target here is a point. I want the 3 every day of the week. At home, doesn't matter who you're playing, but the target here is still a point. And stay steady. I hope that 4th is a thing. I don't think this game's going to dictate it one way or another, to be honest. This is kind of that.
Arsenal need that killer striker or something.
It's coming. It's coming.
Lacazette, isn't it? If it was Lacazette when he
Lacazette's not it. I've said it.
Yeah.
He's not a finisher. He doesn't have the killer instinct. He comes back and he's good on the ball. He helps get things moving, but at the end of the day, I don't need that guy if he can't finish things.
Maybe Stan will use that Rams money and splash Holland.
Honestly, there's been talks of 2 names of recently, and I would be in for either one of them. And one is Jonathan David, and one is João Felix. And if either one of them became that striker with what we're building already, I would be really, really happy. But you know how this game goes, and there's a lot of talk.
Move the meter.
Yeah, there's always
not so much, but he's still a good player.
There's a lot of chatter, and I'll believe it when I see it. But we definitely need a striker. We need a killer.
If he played like he did in Lyon, he would be.
Yeah,
he was good back then.
And I still love Pepe, and Pepe's been playing really well off the bench, and I probably expect to see Pepe in this game. I would love Pepe to be the striker right now, honestly, over Lacazette. I've seen Pepe play that role and play it well, but they're giving Lacazette the respect of being the veteran on the team, and
I just don't think that Arsenal's that bad of a team. Like the teams below them, both United, like West Ham
No, look in. See, here's
United's average right now. I mean, I don't see how Arsenal doesn't fit.
again. Lord Walker's not willing to just admit that the team has grown and come a long way from when we were at the first international break when we were sitting in the last spot.
Yeah, that was.
We were sitting in the bottom of the table at the first of the international break, and now we're sitting here in fourth place with games in hand.
Yeah.
It has been a turnaround, and things are heading in the right direction, and I don't see it going anywhere.
Agreed.
Again, we're the youngest team. I'm going to say it a million times. We're the youngest team in the Premier League, and we just need to find a couple more pieces. What's going on here?
Again,
Somebody hurt?
Fan running on?
That's what I was saying. Look.
Yeah, it had to be. They just drug him off. They just drug him
Yeah,
off.
they
cut away.
It took 60 minutes, but we got one on the.
Ooh, there's another Chelsea goal. I'm not sure who it was though.
Well, it's over. That's definitely over.
Nail
now.
in the coffin.
Yeah.
Boys, moving on.
Yeah, so there are Champions League games going on for everybody just joining us too. Chelsea leveled it up at halftime with our boy Pulisic scoring big goal, and now we're just waiting on confirmation of this next goal. But that'll have put it away. That would put them up 4-1 in aggregate with very little time left.
It's
all
over.
Chelsea is going to be the next one to advance in Champions League.
Not surprised.
And Juventus and Villarreal still going on at 0-0. So, yeah.
Did you see our own Tori made her first soccer bet?
Oh, yeah. Did she? Did she lose or win?
Put a draw on the Juve Villarreal game, which is sitting nice. Under 2.5 goals, sitting great. And her only kicker was to have a red card in the match.
Ooh. So you're going to have a regular time. She'll need a regular time draw.
Correct, which is looking good. Under
right.
2.5, which is looking
Which would be huge if they get this, if it goes 0-0 regular time. And then you just need, you need to hope that somebody with a yellow doesn't get subbed off because it's an extra time.
10 to win 165, I saw, she said.
That red card's a tough one. That's going to be the hardest one to get.
Your kicker, I was like, oof.
Yeah. I don't see any yellows at all even given. I mean, it could just be ESPN because they suck at updating.
Oh, Cesar Azpilicueta with the other.
Oh my God! Please score that.
Nope. Oh, there it is.
Oh, here we go.
Own goal. Jota again.
Oh boy.
Jota again.
Let's go. Give us the title. Give it to us.
Oh no, it wasn't Jota.
For real.
Armenia. Lord Walker called it.
Oh jeez.
There's one.
He did say that.
He said the laughing stock of the league. Yeah, laughing stock of the league sitting in fourth place.
I don't think Arteta should get sacked at all this season. He literally pulled this team out of the dump.
He's such a hater. I'm not even reading that because I'm watching the game. Hold on. What did he say? If Arsenal don't make top 4, Arteta gets sacked. You're out of your mind, bro. You have no pulse on anything. Like you are completely like now you're just on hater like trying to trigger like talk because that's Yeah. You see what this guy has done with this team with a bunch of 19 and 20-year-olds? He's solely responsible for getting Odegaard here. He's solely responsible for getting Aaron Ramsdale here. He's going to get a striker here. I'm not worried about that. Like, we'll be fine. We're still like Cedric Suarez is fine. I'm sorry. Like Tomiyasu was playing really great, and we're still talking about adding another piece there. Like, and we're fine.
Ooh,
I'm not
great today.
Again, I am a realistic fan, you know that. And I can say that I would be pumped if we were winning this game, but am I surprised? Not necessarily.
There are scenes in the away end.
Liverpool is definitely a a step above our squad right now, without a doubt. There's a bunch of veterans that have done it, that have won big games on that team, no doubt. But we're coming. And the problem is you're going to have to start moving. And I've already told your boy, Lord Walker, that at some point, like you were saying earlier, you're going to have to make a decision. And Sane or Mane is going to have to go. You're going to have to sell somebody. Like, if you're bringing in Luis Diaz and Jota's playing the way he's playing, you can't keep all those guys and Bobby Firmino. It just doesn't work that way. Movement's going to have to happen. You know, like, you're lucky Van Dijk's still under contract for a little bit, but at some point you're going to have to start talking with him again, you know.
I think it's going to be Mane. I really do.
Like you said, you're probably going to want to get a right back that can actually defend and not, you know, maybe move Trent into a more offensive position. Which,
what if they put him at the wing?
Yeah, or like you could.
Oh yeah.
The only thing is that,
or sell him.
Yeah.
I don't think they would. He went through the academies. I just don't think they would.
Yeah.
They're gonna keep.
I mean, would he even? I don't even know that he'd play right back on another team. Would he?
I don't know. You see it a lot. Some guys are put into certain roles on certain teams, and then they go on transfers and they end up changing positions for that club. So it could definitely be in another side.
Someone on Twitter was saying sell Robertson because you have Tsimkas.
Yeah,
I like Robbo.
You guys have options. You're a good team, man. I never doubt the fact that he acts like I say you guys aren't a good team. If, as a matter of fact, if I go back, I feel like I've picked them to win the league a couple times over the last couple years. So, yeah. And we all know I was rooting for Liverpool when they played Spurs in the Champions League finals. So it was probably one of the one and only times. But
I think the Thiago signing was a mistake.
Thiago was a ghost, man. Thiago's an absolute.
Anybody else out there, really? You could have put Harvey Elliott out there. You could there's some younger dudes that you could have thrown out there. And I mean, Curtis Jones, he's slowly becoming something. Man, see, look, I got a Liverpool fan on the show that actually agrees with the things I say, and he didn't even know probably that these are some of the things that I say. But I said the same. I said the same thing. Lord Walker takes it as like me attacking the team. I'm not attacking the team. I'm just saying that I think some of these adjustments could be made. That's all.
We do have a scorer in the one Champions League game, though. Villarreal has taken the lead over Juve 1-0 on a Gerard Moreno PK.
Oh, sorry, Tor. That bet's not looking good. Juventus needs to pull one back with about 10 minutes plus stoppage time remaining here. So.
Yeah, not happening.
Odegaard off.
Yeah. Smith Rowe on. Odegaard off. Again, we got 34 minutes, 33 minutes left in the game. Our leading scorer enters the game, so that's could be a positive sign here. We just can't let this thing get away. That's the difference between the Arsenal team now and the one in the beginning of the year is getting in games like this and not like that second goal should have never happened. That was them. Yeah. Being a young team, getting frustrated, and kind of being in their own head and letting up. Now they need to bounce back.
Yeah, if they make it close, I feel like that would be a lot better for like the morale of the team because, like you said, they are young and they're going to probably put themselves down if they go and lose 3-0 or 2-0. But if they get it close enough, they're going to be like, okay, we know Liverpool's a better team. Let's just make it the top four, because Man United's playing very bad, so they need to take the opportunity now.
As Lord Walker's boy would say, a scheduled loss. So when the table came out, if you pick this one as a loss, but you get enough points to finish top four, that's really all that matters, right?
I mean, you got a winnable game at Villa on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to look forward to.
The next couple after this are very important. I mean, this one's still very important. Like I said, I'm not counting them out yet. 20 minutes left in the game. still a fighter's chance. It's only 2.
You guys still play Tottenham again, right?
Yeah, because that game still has to be made up.
Postponed or
So
whatever.
our next 4 are Villa, Palace, Brighton, Southampton.
That should be.
That's why this game again, like I wasn't overly concerned with this game. That a point would have been beautiful, but if it doesn't happen, that's fine. There needs to be like 12 in the next 4 though after this. That's there's no reason they shouldn't beat all 4 of those teams, even though 3 are on the road. I think they are good enough at this point that they should be able to handle that and get the points there. And then we're home against United to finish out April. I don't know when that Spurs game is. It's got to get mixed in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have it on the schedule still.
And I think they will, because is Arsenal still in? They're not in FA anymore, right?
No.
So they have a lot. They can focus way more on just this.
And that's kind of was my hope when I think I said when they finally got knocked out there. It was by Forest. It was kind of a blessing in disguise for a team. They weren't ready to play all these competitions this year. They need to be able to have one focus and beat the teams that they need to and stay fit, and we shall see. That I think that like that United game on the 23rd, that's a monstrous one. That's an early morning game too, 7:30.
Ooh, tough. Well, you get a nice little break here. Get international break after the Villa game.
Yeah. The Villa game is going to be big. They need to go to Villa and get that.
Oh, Bobby poked his contact out.
Poke one of his fake teeth out.
That's how he gets those blue eyes.
Yep.
He's got them colored contacts.
I'm wondering if Klopp and Firmino have the same like dentist. I've been wondering for like couple years now.
Yeah, Klopp's teeth when he was in Germany were not as good as
no
he has now. Those veneers, man, those are gorgeous.
Yeah, that's big money.
I mean, he gets contacts. He gets new teeth. He's like a little handsome.
He's like a new man.
Yeah.
I always said he looks handsome without glasses.
Nice. Oh, Matt, to take that. Oh my God!
Call something. Thank you.
Gosh, this dribbling is insane for a big guy.
Oh. Dang, Lord Walker's always got to come out and hurt you.
Oh, come on. I said you don't have the pulse on my team.
It's true.
Clearly.
It's hard to keep a pulse on everybody.
Yeah. It's like I don't know why you get so upset, man, when you say we're the joke of the league and I defend my squad and then
squad up.
Yeah.
For Fabinho doing his annual shithousing.
Oh yeah. Cool. That was like a little DDT.
Yeah. Him and Robertson, they got it. The shithousing is on point.
Because Andy's a feisty Scot.
I'll never forget the one time he like pushed Messi's head down after, and that was so great.
DDT, yeah, he's.
Oh, hand.
Somebody put up a picture of the that Monaco team that had Fabinho, Mbappe, Falcao, Thomas Lemar, like that team that went to the semifinals of the Champions.
Oh, that team was ridiculous.
When Bakayoko was actually good.
Young team, very young team.
What's up, Pove?
Oh, come on. Let's make this respectable, please.
I think Mbappe is going to make that move to Madrid, and Messi's going to get sold, and I think that Haaland might go to PSG.
Apparently, Messi's papa already called Barcelona and said, "Hey, can my little son come back and play?"
Oh, I know. He's such a crybaby. I hate him.
It's insane. It's honestly insane. Get out of PSG.
He has 2 goals in the
That roster is so good. It should not be losing.
I wanted to see him.
Come on,
in the
Nico.
Prem, if he wanted the Prem, I would actually.
He would never.
Legacy would just.
He would never come to the Prem. He would never. He's too scared. He'd never do it.
He'd get his ass kicked.
Yeah, I said it a million times. He's soft and he's scared. He would never.
Eddie Hazard, you're getting fouled.
Yeah, he'll come to the MLS before he would come to the Prem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
that might be the next move because he's looking bad. He needs to where he can try to score 20 goals again. But I think he would actually have his work cut out for him to do that even in MLS. So
yeah,
I heard Arsenal put in a call to see if Eddie Hazard's available.
If he loses 30 pounds, I'll talk to him. He always gets thick in the off season. He eats too much food. They also said that if Villa can't pay Coutinho's $40 million fee, that they'd be interested in his services. But
yeah,
again, it's all that chatter from now till summertime.
Oh, for sure.
Every day somebody's going to be linked here, somebody's going to be linked there.
Coutinho's biggest disastrous, most hard decision was wanting to leave Liverpool. Same thing with Wijnaldum. I mean, they're probably both having big regrets by leaving.
Yeah.
Genie's probably like, damn it, why did I come to this?
Is he even starting? He's not even starting, is he?
Who, Genie?
Yeah.
Starting. I don't know. Again, I don't
know
that they have their midfield. He should be able to.
You would, yeah. I don't know.
Midfielder.
Nice.
And Lord Walker, to answer your question, no, I answered it. I don't know why. It's absolutely not. Why would you move on? What is the thrill, right? What I don't understand how long did it take Klopp to build what he needed to build at Liverpool to be to where you're at today? And you're talking about moving on of this guy after 2 years and with, pandemics and all these things going on. And again, I'll say it for the 100th time, the youngest team in the Premier League, and to be sitting in 4th place with a month and a half left in the season and basically in the driver's seat with the games in hand. No, you'd be absurd to move on from a guy like that and not allow him to continue to build.
Yep.
So, yes, there's my answer.
I agree with that.
United will be looking for a coach.
Yeah, United's definitely looking for a coach.
Apparently, they're keeping an eye on the Thomas Tuchel situation. I didn't know Tommy had a situation.
We should be doing a harder time holding on to Arteta and worrying about people coming to look for Arteta and take his services away from us than worrying about getting rid of the guy.
Hey, if I'm United, call up Steve Cooper. He's done wonders with Forest this year.
Yeah, that guy's going to be. Who's going to come back too? Your boy Chris Wilder. He's doing a pretty good job. He's going to get a job again soon.
Middlesbrough, right?
Yeah, man. He's doing his thing for Borough.
I love it.
Yeah, he's going to take down Chelsea this week, and
maybe Chris Hughton will come out.
I don't think Coach Gunner was the fault. It was the reason why Man United suck. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't even.
All the fans were in a realization of that.
They're in a weird. Again, I'm a big believer. I don't know about you, but I'm a big believer in building internally in almost basically every sport. You got to add pieces. You got to add the right pieces too. That's huge when you get the right guys. But like you gotta build your teams internally. And United pulling this guy and paying this guy and paying it only works for so much. And then you get a bunch of expensive guys that don't really gel together, that have no business together, and at any moment they can just come out and tell their agent they want to go to France or they want to go to Spain, and it's like you don't have that continuity to where you look at, like Adam was saying earlier, you have Saka and Smith Rowe been playing together probably since they were 13 years old.
Yeah.
Now they're on the world stage playing together.
Yep.
And like that's a huge thing. And then you add the right pieces here and there and you start to build something. And you saw that even with Liverpool. Liverpool did that as well. And they really didn't kind of put it over the top till they added the right pieces in Van Dijk and Salah. Yeah. And, you know, you have to admit, and Lord Walker will get so mad when I say this because, but like at the end of the day, you took a gamble on Mo Salah and you got extremely lucky. Yep. And that happens, you know, like Mo Salah had a tough start to his career and he headed over to Italy and started to resurrect it. But even then, bringing him back to the Premier League and some of the scrutiny he faced early in his career, it was a gamble, and it paid off. I mean, you got the best player in the world right now. So,
and that's Chelsea's issue too, bringing in Lukaku. You have Havertz. You have
Chelsea moves on from these guys too quick. Yeah, way too quick.
They care a lot about who scores what in a bunch of farmers leagues, but once you go into the big boy league, it's not translating.
Havertz is working out now, though. Havertz
stay. Timo's gone next season.
Oh yeah,
he'll go to Dortmund where he will be appreciated and score tons of goals again.
Yeah, he needs to go back to Germany somewhere.
He needs something. That man, I don't even know.
He'll go to Bayern.
He gets some great positions though. That's his good positions. The man just has not been able to finish.
This league's a little too quick for him. I think I said it in the beginning when they first brought him in. Like he just
him up too much. I guess.
Yeah, he has that Bundesliga speed. You know, like he's a talented player, but that extra step where he goes to shoot and that defender's in front of him now, where it's not in the Bundesliga.
I would say would you guys say the Italian league is the second best league in the world?
I would still say, even with Barcelona's struggles, maybe Spain. Italy's up there though. Italy, I mean, because they have a lot of diversity for the most part. I love the Italian league.
Yeah,
I think.
Most of those guys when they won Euros, most of these guys were all playing on Inter, playing on.
Oh yeah,
like Juve, all these different teams, and you don't really see. Like a guy,
but even if you look at their rosters too, they have a lot of talent from across the world as well, mixed in with those Italian guys. Yep. So,
and Germany has gone the other way. So I think Italy has surpassed Germany probably for third. I would say.
Yeah, I feel like for the French league and the German league, they're kind of the same, honestly, because you have that one team that's always just taking control.
Yeah, pretty top heavy. For the most part,
gotten very close,
but can't do much in Champions League, you know.
Yeah, a little underperformance when it comes to Champions League.
Well, when you sell all your best players in the league to Bayern, it's really hard to contend, and you just don't have that payroll that they do. Yep. I mean, you got Leroy Sané out there with Louis. That's like,
and it's not even like
that's unfair.
It's not even an all the time option, you know, like. Sané doesn't even play as much as he probably should somewhere.
Well, and then you got Serge who resurrected his career. You know, they need to give Serge a ball and say,
that's not a penalty.
How about you come back to the Prem to Arsenal and you shove all those things that all the haters said to you back in the day.
I know. I'm so worried about that move, though. That move would scare me because I
think that's a fantastic move for both. Why
I do too, but if it doesn't work,
a career move? Come on.
If it doesn't work, it's really it's bad.
I think he's so improved since his time.
He has.
You know.
I think he would actually fit this system pretty good.
You know, West Brom when Tony Pulis said he'd never ever play in the Prem or never play in a big time like league, and you know, look what he's done at Bayern, just score goals. So, and he does it on the international stage too. He's been a great, player for the German team. So, I think that's what Arsenal needs to do somehow. convince Serge to be like, hey, man, step away. Louis leaving, passing the torch to somebody else. How about you make your move too? Because he's still young.
The question is Louis leaving? Because every time it comes up that Louis is leaving and then he doesn't go anywhere. So
well, everything stalls because Benzema is not aging.
Yeah, Benzema.
Like, oh, who's going to replace Benzema at Real Madrid? Well,
nobody right now.
That time's coming anytime soon.
So Villarreal from the 78th minute on scores 3 goals to advance in Champions 3-0. So Tor, sorry for your first bet.
Juve, they've underperformed,
and it didn't even take a red card, so that she didn't even get the red card aspect of the bet. They did it with Gerard Moreno scoring in the 78th minute on a pen, and then Paul Torres in the 85th. And then Danjuma in the 92nd on another pen. So, yeah, Villarreal advances. So we have our. We don't
doing it again.
Does anybody out in the world, while I'm looking this up, know when they would be drawing? That's what I was trying to get at here.
We'll have all our teams.
We do have, we have the 8. The 8 is set. It's just a matter now of the draw. So we have Chelsea, we have Villarreal, we have Benfica, we have Atletico, and we have Madrid, we have City, we have Liverpool, and we have Bayern. So
some good teams left.
Yeah.
Be a couple of good matchups here in this next round.
Let's see.
Big boys going up against each other.
Yeah, let's see if I can find out when this draw is.
I think it's Friday, right? When is the draw?
Yeah, they usually have it pretty close.
Quarterfinal draw will begin, the 18th.
Yeah, Friday.
So it's Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like noon in England, so it's early morning. It's usually like 6, 7 o'clock our time.
Yep. That'll be like 7-ish.
Nice. So
that's exciting.
Friday we will have the matchups.
Interesting to see what big boys are going to be pinned up against each other.
Yeah, man.
Well, Chelsea, Bayern clash.
That'd be nice. That would be nice.
Well,
I don't even know.
Fortunately, it looks like this thing is
Liverpool or City are going to draw Benfica. They'll get one of those teams. Will get a pass. Not to say Benfica's a bad team, but
yeah,
they're not on that level.
So while this thing's wrapping up, it looks like it's going to kind of stay around this score here.
Don't forget the FA Cup games this weekend.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was going to say Europa's tomorrow, so we have second legs of Europa tomorrow. Braga's up 2-0 on Montenegro. Atlanta is up 3-2 on Leverkusen. Barca is tied with Galatasaray, so let's all root for Galatasaray tomorrow, and let's for Barca supporters. But I love the upsets, and I would love to see them get knocked out of Europa League. They have to go on the road too, and win that game. Eddie's Rangers are up 3-0 on Red Star. Frankfurt, surprisingly to me at least, Frankfurt up 2-1 on Real Betis. So and Frankfurt is home. Lyon leads 1-0 on Porto. That should be a really good game. And West Ham is trailing Sevilla 1-0 as well. West Ham at home. So another Prem team still alive in Europa.
Oh, that was so close.
Yeah, Martinelli's been
he lit it up last year too.
Nice. Oh, you gotta hit the frame there, mate.
Oh man, it's just the kind of day it's been, man. Again, early opportunities missed.
Gotta hit the frame.
Late opportunities missed. We told you about the 2 CONCACAF Champions League games tonight. There's the final one is also tomorrow. In that grouping, Leon and Seattle. Seattle's in control 3-0. in that one in the aggregate.
Interesting. The one in that, be interesting to see how the Revs do in Mexico with a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, I'm going to watch those tonight, hopefully. Everton, Newcastle tomorrow in the Prem. That's a Prem fixture. I think that's a makeup game. 3:45. Everton, they're home. They need points, man. They need points. And
you get Leeds. We got to mention Leeds. Jesse Marsch gets his first Premier
League. Yes, congratulations to Jesse.
Finally off the schneid. Good to see that. But yeah, these teams in the bottom, you see Newcastle's improved. Leeds get that win. I mean, that's all it takes. And Everton's going the other way. So it's not good. What are they sitting one? Are they in relegation now? Or are they sitting one?
No, they're just above. They're just above.
So it's going to be interesting, man. I don't know.
I know the Liverpool fans would love to see Everton get relegated. That would be like,
honestly, no. I like when they play each other too.
Well, you would miss the rivalry. Yeah, that makes sense.
No, they can have a nice scare though,
and you never know when they'll be back.
Yeah,
Richarlison, what is up with him?
That's shambles.
They put him in weird positions. I don't know. He's one of those two. He's not quite there in the head. I don't think
he's like Dele Alli. He's exactly like Dele Alli.
Yeah, they're all like they play when they want to play.
Yeah,
and when they don't want to play, good luck getting anything out of them.
Yep.
Frankie's not really the best motivator. We've seen that.
Frankie brought in Dele Alli too. That's Frankie's boy.
I thought maybe Englishman, but not quite.
We'll see. Well, they give him a little time, I guess.
Maybe they have that little reunion if they stay up.
So we got 3 minutes of stoppage time. So as we're wrapping up, FA Cup, like you said, this weekend too. Saturday, Middlesbrough versus Chelsea at Middlesbrough. That should be a fun one to watch.
Prem killers, Middlesbrough.
Yeah, they're hot right now, man. They're just running through the Premier League teams in this tournament. So we'll see if they got another one under their belt. That's at 1:15 on ESPN Plus. You can check that out. And then Sunday's the rest of them. Palace, Everton. Speaking of Everton, they're somehow,
one of those teams are going to be in the semifinals.
Yeah, like Palace, Everton, still alive in the FA Cup. Someone's going to get a gift next round. And then you got Southampton City. Southampton hosting that one.
Saints have been shite.
Yeah, and then your Liverpool goes to Nottingham Forest. So
come on, Tricky Tree.
Adam and I will be in our Forest red that day, rooting against you.
That's going to be a Maraminu hat-trick day.
Yeah, you think Forest actually the real Prem killers because they've taken down Leicester and Arsenal in their last two. But
another win for the Forest today. They're hot. I hope they get in. I hope they get promoted.
Yeah, I'd like to see them back in the Prem. It's nice to have Forest back in the Prem.
Wow, where are all the Arsenal fans going? Is there a fire drill?
Leaving the home match. Got to catch the tube back to the.
That's all right. I left the Nets Sixers game the other day in the third quarter.
Smart move.
So I can't really say anything.
Yeah. At least you were dry. It's been pouring for 90.
Yeah, that's
a miserable tube. Standing in the tube line.
I was pouring in embarrassment.
Actually, I just leaned on my remote and somehow that last minute just got knocked off my TV. I don't know how that happened.
They just stopped.
Yeah, well, it was not quite the watch show I was hoping for as an Arsenal supporter. But again, I'm realistic. I'm not one of those that thinks my team is better than it is at this point. I know what it is. Now the question is, do they bounce back from this and handle their business against Villa and get the points against the teams that they should if they're going to be a top 4 club?
Still big time. That's the last smack talk from maybe Liverpool title. There it is.
We'll see. They're hey, they're still in the running for some trophies, but I'm really interested.
For here. Oh,
We'll see. By the time we come back on next Wednesday, we'll have the matchups of the Champions League. We'll see where Liverpool's matched up. I don't want to match up with Bayern yet. I want to wait on that one. Let's have that as the final, just so I can see Lord Walker even more upset when it's in the finals when Bayern takes that one. But yeah, I don't know anything else. I mean, do you have? Did you think of anything for a red card, Adam?
I just had more on, the people that are trying to pop up and buy Chelsea that are all American owners that I'm just like, please no. I can't have that.
What another? Yeah, I guess the Cubs owner, right, has now put himself in the mix. You have the Jets owner, the Cubs owner.
Yeah,
I definitely don't
teams
want
can you own and then
idiot
manage
Woody doing that shit.
Yeah, welcome. That's how Arsenal. That's Arsenal's problem with the crunkies.
I see it all over the prem, and I don't want American owners. Ew. But yeah, that was the really only thing I had. I can't stand seeing that in the news and being happy about an American owner. So let's try and go away from that. I'm not going to put a yellow on it. It's more like maybe in the middle, just a little caution. Just not do that.
Yeah, I'll put my own team, I guess, on notice. Like I said, they got to bounce back from this one. Unfortunately, they did not get points today. No. It doesn't at the moment. It doesn't hurt them in the table, which is great. With those games in hand, they still have 2 more in hand over United. So they got to make the best of that and go from there. But Ev, I wanted to thank you for joining us, bro.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Any other time we have some Liverpool eventful things, we'll bring you on.
Awesome.
So
thank you.
All right. Yeah, that's it, man. That's all I got.
Yeah, make sure to check out Ev and Jimmy on the Fleet Zone. What are you guys doing these days?
Monday 9:30.
Monday nights. Nice.
Yes, Monday night 9:30. So, with the Sixers making their push,
We'll see.
Well, I can't say anything. I had fun last year while it lasted, but I don't think I'm even getting a playing game this year. So yeah. But all right, guys.
Fun, man. This is a good time again. Thanks everybody. Lord Walker chiming in, of course. Always appreciate Brian and him's banter.
Love you, man. Don't be so mad at me.
Liverpool Arsenal clashes. B. Willie Pove, good to see them check in daily. We got some guys from Botswana and Kenya today. Fantastic.
Yeah, man.
From African countries. That's great. Tommy, Greggy, and of course Pete and Chuckser. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We'll see you guys next Wednesday, same time, 4:30. We got Champions League matchups to talk about, and we'll have the U.S. roster to talk about and see what insane selections Uncle Greggy has up his sleeve this time around, and I'm sure we'll be able to vent about that and all other great things in the world of soccer. So again, Evan, Adam, Brian, love you guys. Be out. Have a good one.
Later.
Later.
My cannon.